Hello, YouTube and Facebook. This is Tia John, and I'm back with another video. And and the topic of this video is gonna be narcissists financially abusing their victims, part 3. And before I get started on this video, can you please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and press the notification button to be notified of my next videos. And if you would like to donate to my channel, or my vending business, or my current situation, is you can donate to my Cash App. Cash App hashtag is $MAW1234Y. Okay. First of all, this dude literally shattered my self-esteem, my self-worth, my self-worth, my well-being. He abused my funds, embarrassed me, made a fool out of me, made it seem like I was crazy, slow, retarded, embarrassed me in front of his family, his friends. Just lie, twist things around, fabricate things about me, and just use me for all he can get out of me, and discarded me and moved on to another relationship as if nothing happened. Never heard from him since never heard of him since the 3rd of January. It just moved on as if nothing never happened, as if the relationship never happened, as if he never knew me. And but very quickly, and just just was highly abusive, highly toxic, verbally abused me in front of his family and friends, and they just enable it and just laugh like it was entertainment. And just enablers. His cousins enabled the whole thing, and they probably covert narcissists themselves, or have narcissistic traits, and they get some sadistic pleasure out of seeing me be abused and mistreated. He abused the fact that I get a government check. And please, nobody, don't judge me because of this. Because I get a government check. I get it because I had PTSD and ADHD due to years of abuse and being raised in a narcissistic family. People think, oh, because you get a check, it's a crazy check. And that's exactly how he felt, and that's why he kept calling me degrading names like slow and retarded and crazy and all that other type of BS. He was being ignorant, and he just abused and took advantage of it. He used my funds, my government funds, for his own selfish gain. And even if a person was slow and retarded, you don't use their government funds for your own selfish gain. You don't take their money, and that's what he did. And yes, it's just got all what he can get out of me, and just left me on the streets to be homeless for a Latino woman. And and his name begins with a R and ends with a T. The last name begins with a B and ends with a R. And he goes by the nickname that begins with the first two letters SP. And he works for a Tampa cleaning crew, picking up trash from the streets with a pick stick through an agency. They're doing. He works there through an agency. And and he's medium height, dark complected, and he has medium length thick dreads, and he uses a bike for transportation. I don't want to say his name. I'm just giving you hints. And even though I have freedom of speech, that this is YouTube. I mean, if he can spread lies about me, I can expose the truth about him. And the house he got, he didn't get on his own, but he got it on his own. Let him tell it. He got it basically through using and manipulating me, abusing my government funds. The house not even in his name, is in his mother's name. And his parents weren't renting it at first. They just turned it over to him. Well, it was supposed to been for both of us to live in. That's what he made me believe. That's the impression he gave me. When it was really just all lies and manipulation tactic. And he moved his three cousins in there, and his uncle came there later, and moved there. They all moved in there. Can barely pay the rent by himself without getting help from his family, his new girlfriend. And well, the house is not even in his name. Can't get nothing in his name because he's broke. Well, this basically just weaponize my empathy and use it against me. And then just at the love bombing me in the beginning, they do this so you can miss the red flags, love bomb you, so you miss all the red flags. And then the abuse comes gradually, but you be so trauma bond and emotionally attached to him, you just sometimes you be in denial, and if he would have been mean and nasty and rageful and calling me names and stuff in the beginning, he wouldn't have got a second time with me, not a second date. It wouldn't have gone this far. Narcissists are very strategic. Very strategic in their dealings. Very scheming. And they play on one's low self-esteem and just use the fuck out of them. And fellow empaths, young sisters, black women, let this be a lesson. Don't ever give a man money. Don't let him use you for a come up. Assume he's a narcissist until proven otherwise, until proven innocent. Don't get only way to avoid being a come up woman or placeholder is to don't get them when they broke. Get them when they had themselves together, when they have money, a car, and their own place. Because they don't go to the white, light-skinned women or exotic women. They don't go to them when they broke. When they go to them, they come correct. So they need to come to us correct too. And see, when we require the same thing, that they be established, have a bag, and have their own transportation and a house or a decent job, their own place. They want to call us black women gold diggers and all the other types of bullshit. They want to call us gold diggers and shit like that. No, we want the same thing Becky and Ling Ling and Maria want. We want you to be able to support us too, and be a benefit for us, and add value to our lives, not take down our value. These guys, they may be handsome and look good, but they broke. They bums. They go to black women when they broke and don't have shit and looking for help or come up. But black women, young ladies, fellow empaths, don't be on the receiving end of this shit. Don't be on the receiving end of this. No matter how nice they seem. Don't be on the receiving end of this. Don't feel sorry for them. This dude even had a nerve to be, even had a nerve that kept calling me dumb. Kept calling me dumb because I allow him to use me like this. I mean, they reveal who they are. They tell on themselves later on when the situation gets too further, when you realize you've been taken advantage of. But this guy wasn't like this in the beginning. In the beginning, he was a sweetheart. He was a sweetheart, and now it's like he's like a whole nother person, two different people. This dude was nice in the beginning. He was a sweetheart. And they end up using me and leaving me on the streets to be homeless, and of course he's gonna lie, deny it, made it seem like when I said something to him about it, he make it seem like I just got my shit and left. No. I had nowhere to go, and he knew it, and I told him that I was coming back at 9 o'clock. But he brought that other woman in there. He brought that Latino woman in there and had her spending the night with him. And there's nothing I could do about it because I had nowhere to go. And he took advantage of it. Just abuse my situation and my money. Just financially abused me to the point that I was on the streets, very little money. And it was by God's grace that I found shelter, even though it was late at night. I came within an inch away from sleeping in the streets because of him, because of his abuse, because of him using me and manipulating me. Well, and of course, nobody probably won't believe it because he's so well-liked and charming, and even mentioned in his videos, if I tell everybody he's abusive, nobody's going to believe it. Nobody's going to believe it. It's going to believe it. Even mentioned that in his in a video that I made. Narcissist verbally and emotionally being verbally emotionally abused by an arrogant narcissist. He mentioned that. Nobody knows how he is behind closed doors. And he don't expose his toxic abuse to people and to his friends and stuff. He only exposed that to his partner, the one that is close to him. They get to be his emotional punching bag. And maybe his family know how he is, but they enable it. They benefited off of him. He let them move in rent free and at my expense and bring their women in there. So of course they're going to enable him and back him up. Well, that's it for this video. I'll catch y'all later at my next video, YouTube. Bye.